Good luck finding affordable tickets for the Indiana Fever preseason game against Brazil at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Seats at the arena for the May 4th matchup between the Indiana Fever and Brazil were first offered to season ticket holders and a few top donors. Didn't take long for them to be gone.
Ain't nobody paying $8,100 to watch Angel Reese play ball, especially when there are tickets. There was a ticket available for $29. $29 to see Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky play at the LSU.
The look on her face when she sees the empty seats at her LSU homecoming game is going to be unforgettable. Right now, tickets priced at just $29 for her Chicago Sky versus Brazil exhibition game are still sitting unsold. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's exact same matchup is selling for thousands of dollars on the resale market. Just imagine this scene. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever returning to Iowa, playing in a sold-out arena, with fans who happily paid premium prices to be there. At the same time, Angel Reese walks into a venue filled with rows of empty seats, even with tickets priced at bargain basement levels. And this isn't speculation. We have the screenshots, ticket sales data, and receipts to back it all up. This awkward and embarrassing ticket situation has fans talking and has reportedly left Angels supporters absolutely furious.
Give it up for the Fever. We're playing a game right here, baby. Woo! They're coming to town. You better save up, because I bet it's going to be pretty expensive, but we'll see what we can do.
In Iowa isn't just another basketball game announcement. It's a full-blown phenomenon that has the entire sports world buzzing. The Indiana Fever made a brilliant move by scheduling a preseason homecoming exhibition for Caitlin Clark at Carver Hawkeye Arena, the very building where she turned herself into a college basketball legend. It was the perfect stage, the perfect moment. But what followed shocked everyone. No one, not even the most optimistic WNBA executives, could have predicted the overwhelming response that came next. The demand exploded, tickets vanished, and the hype reached a level rarely seen in women's basketball.
37 minutes. That's all the time it took for all 13,000 tickets to sell to season ticket holders. The University of Iowa is trying to make sure the tickets go to fans. Instead, the legislature may do even more. The words "sold out" are plastered on the doors at Carver Hawkeye Arena and the team's website for tickets to see Hawkeye legend Caitlin Clark and her Indiana Fever take on 30.
The kicker. The general public never even got a chance to buy tickets for this preseason exhibition. The presale was reserved exclusively for Iowa season ticket holders and donors, starting at 9 a.m. sharp. And by 9:36 a.m. The Iowa women's basketball team had already announced a complete sellout. Every single seat was gone in less than 40 minutes, an incredible display of Clark's star power and the hype surrounding her homecoming.
Were all gone before general sale to the public even started. Clark and the Indiana Fever are returning to the University of Iowa for a WNBA preseason game against the Brazilian national team. That game is on May 4th.
Think about that for a second. This wasn't even an official WNBA regular season game. It was just a preseason exhibition against Brazil's national team. Yet the demand was off the charts. Fans were so desperate to grab tickets that they literally crashed websites trying to secure their spot. Server errors, timeout messages, and payment processing failures couldn't stop the Clark faithful from snatching up every single available seat, all in record time. This wasn't just hype. It was a statement. Caitlin Clark draws crowds like few can, even before the season officially starts.
It's a big situation again, like Caitlin Clark selling out Iowa, sold out a preseason game. People saying it sold it in 40 minutes. This is within 20 minutes. Like, obviously, you couldn't get onto the damn website. It's sold out. You could have been trying to refreshing the page and not got tickets. Most of the time, it officially sold out in 40 minutes, but like realistically, it almost crashed the website.
The real eye-opener came right after the sellout announcement. Within hours, literally hours, the secondary market exploded in a way rarely seen in women's basketball. Tickets started popping up on StubHub, Vivid Seats, SeatGeek, and other resale platforms at prices that would make your jaw drop. The frenzy was unreal. Fans who missed the pre-sale were suddenly faced with astronomical prices just to see Caitlin Clark in action at her homecoming.
Have you seen what the highest one is?
I haven't.
That's like 45 grand.
What?
Front row seats.
Is that it? You should get something. You should get a souvenir or something,
Exactly.
right? For
Get a
$45,000.
signed jersey by Caitlin Clark.
We knew it was a hot ticket.
Yeah,
but
we
wow.
knew it would be, right?
Yeah.
It's almost hard to believe. The cheapest resale tickets, the nosebleeds, the seats behind pillars, the ones where you need binoculars to even see the court, started at $59. Let that sink in. The worst seats in the house were going for over $500, and prices only skyrocketed from there. Decent lower bowl seats quickly climbed into the thousands, and some premium courtside tickets hit $4,746 each, a price higher than what many fans pay for NBA playoff games. We're talking nearly $6,000 to watch a preseason exhibition game. If that doesn't perfectly illustrate the Caitlin Clark effect, I don't know what does. Every ticket sold out. Every single seat claimed. The hype is
sold out. So I really don't know what they're going to do about this. I guess it's just kind of like one of those missed opportunities. And, you know, a lot of people are saying they need to move this to a stadium because there's no doubt in Iowa, if you move this to a stadium, it would be sold out.
aren't just impressive numbers for the WNBA. They're impressive for any sports league. Fans aren't just willing to watch Caitlin Clark play. They're willing to pay premium prices that would have been unthinkable in women's basketball just a few years ago. The business impact is undeniable. Clark isn't just filling arenas. She's creating a secondary market frenzy that rivals major concert tours. She's not just drawing casual fans. She's creating a fan base willing to spend serious money for the privilege of seeing her play in person. And let's not forget, this isn't even a sanctioned regular season game. This was just an exhibition, and yet the demand, the hype, and the business impact are off the charts. Caitlin Clark is more than a player. She's a phenomenon.
Shouldn't be surprised, and yet I'm still surprised because Indiana Fever preseason, not even like preseason, exhibition game where the Indiana Fever are going to play the Brazilian national team at Carver Hawkeye Arena, Caitlin's college facility, sold out. They went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, and Iowa season ticket holders for women's basketball. And then general admission was supposed to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm hearing rumblings of like maybe scalpers got in, like the secondary market is already crazy, but it was sold out and a bunch of season ticket holders couldn't even get their tickets. Iowa women's basketball posted this on their Instagram and on their Facebook just a few minutes ago that, hey, it's already sold out. No point in trying to get tickets tomorrow for the general public because you can't.
Caitlin Clark's return to Iowa stands in stark contrast to another homecoming happening that same week. Did you know the Chicago Sky scheduled the exact same opponent for Angel Reese's return to LSU? The difference in ticket demand and resale prices between these two games might be the harshest reality check in women's basketball history. While Clark's exhibition was selling out in minutes and secondary markets were hitting thousands of dollars per ticket, Reese's game was facing empty seats despite bargain pricing. This isn't just numbers. It's a story about fan attention, hype, and star power, and it perfectly illustrates just how dominant Caitlin Clark's effect on the game.
Well, so what I did not know is the Chicago Sky is playing the Brazilian national team. Angel Reese is playing the very same team the Indiana Fever are playing.
Clark exhibition created a secondary market frenzy. Tickets flying off shelves, fans desperate to secure their seats. So naturally, the Chicago Sky expected the same kind of magic when they announced their own preseason matchup against Brazil at LSU. But instead of crashed websites and frantic fans, what they got was crickets. Absolute silence. The kind of quiet that makes you look around the room wondering if anyone is going to say a word. Yeah. The reason why we're seeing this stark difference is crystal clear, and it all comes down to star power, hype, and
the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Now, you can grab tickets to see Angel Reese's homecoming game for just $29, including taxes and fees. You could literally take your entire family to the game for less than what some people spend on dinner. Meanwhile, across the basketball universe, the cheapest resale tickets for Caitlin Clark's Iowa homecoming started at roughly 17 times that amount. That stark contrast isn't just numbers. It's a perfect illustration of the Caitlin Clark effect. Fan demand, hype, and star power are at a completely different
I did not realize that the Chicago Sky were also playing the Brazilian national team at LSU. Oh my goodness.
It's actually pretty embarrassing. Those $29 tickets for Angel Reese's homecoming game, they're still available. Days after going on sale, seats remain empty throughout LSU's 13,000 capacity arena. No mad rush, no sellout announcements, just rows of empty seats waiting for fans who apparently aren't that interested in showing up. Even on Vivid Seats, there are still plenty of tickets sitting unsold, a stark contrast to the pandemonium surrounding Caitlin Clark's return. This isn't just about ticket sales. It's a story about star power, hype, and what truly draws fans in women's basketball today.
On Vivid Seats, there are tickets available for $36 right now. A lot of tickets for in the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s. You get the point I'm trying to make. Very interesting indeed. StubHub. Here's a $29 ticket. A $29 ticket.
While most tickets hover in the $30 to $60 range, some suspiciously high-priced listings have appeared on resale sites showing tickets for an absurd $8,000. These outliers stick out like a sore thumb among the sea of affordable options still available directly through the box office. It's almost as if someone is trying to create the illusion of demand where none actually exists. Fans are scratching their heads. Maybe Angel Reese's tickets are being scalped by opportunists, or maybe there's some other explanation. Either way, the contrast between her game and Caitlin Clark's is impossible to ignore.
Somebody has went on these sites and listed some random $8,000 tickets, but you see this. This is just littered with tickets under $100 to watch Angel Reese play the very same team. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think those $8,000 tickets. This is LSU. Did Shaq do this? Did Shaq, Big Daddy Shaq, buy these tickets and list them for $8,000?
Want to sit in a prime section near the court for Angel Reese's game? Those tickets go for just a little over $100. Similar seats for Caitlin Clark's game? They reached into the thousands within hours. Basketball fans haven't missed this stark contrast. Social media is flooded with side-by-side comparisons showing empty seat maps for the LSU game next to sold-out sections at Iowa. Screenshots, memes, and comments are pouring in, and it must be absolutely mortifying for Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky organization. 2 sections alone tell a story that words can barely capture.
Sections down, $29 for tickets. They got tickets way down here next to the court for $120. So clearly somebody's trying to publicly save Angel Reese's ass.
The market response is particularly devastating given Angel Reese's very public claims about her own star power. Remember when she boldly said, "People watch women's basketball for me, too?" Well, the ticket sales are telling a very different story. It's one thing to make big claims about your popularity on social media, but the market has spoken with brutal clarity about who truly drives ticket sales in women's basketball. And let me tell you, the answer is Caitlin Clark. No debate, no exceptions.
And I'm going to tell you, those $4,800 tickets or whatever we saw for Caitlin Clark, somebody will buy those. Somebody will buy those. There ain't nobody paying $8,100 to watch Angel Reese play ball, especially, all right, especially when there are tickets. There was a ticket available for $29. $29 to see Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky play at the LSU. The lowest Caitlin Clark ticket was what? $408, I think I saw.
Women's basketball has always been a battleground for clout, but there's nothing quite like the harsh reality check of ticket sales numbers. When fans consistently vote with their wallets, no amount of Instagram followers or bold statements can hide what's really happening. The contrast between these 2 homecoming games isn't just stark, it's downright brutal. ESPN, Social media and fans alike are taking notice, and the story is becoming impossible to ignore.
ESPN, all these other places tried to tell you Angel Reese is really moving that needle. She's really driving this growth. Mystics owner Sheila Johnson, she lets you know it's Angel Reese too.
What makes this situation particularly uncomfortable for Angel Reese is how perfectly identical these scenarios are. Same opponent, the Brazil national team. Same homecoming concept. Same week on the calendar. The only difference? The player at the center and the market's dramatic response. Throughout her career, Reese has carefully cultivated an image as Caitlin Clark's rival and equal competitor, positioning herself as a basketball superstar with comparable drawing power. But when two identical exhibition games get scheduled, the free market delivers its verdict, unfiltered, unbiased, and without mercy. No PR team can spin empty seats at bargain prices. The numbers speak for themselves, and in this case, they tell a story that social media hype can't cover up.
Her attention, her notoriety is based off Caitlin Clark. Because she wins the national title, first thing she does, she mocks Caitlin Clark. And then she doesn't even celebrate with her teammates. So she's made it personal with Caitlin Clark. Then she's played off of that.
Basketball fans have relentlessly highlighted the disparity with comments like, Angel Reese really thinks she's the face of the WNBA, while her team can't even sell out a preseason game with dirt-cheap tickets. Ouch. When fans can directly compare these scenarios side by side, there's nowhere to hide. This ticket sales disaster perfectly mirrors what we've seen throughout their rookie seasons. Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA and immediately demonstrated her market impact, averaging 19, 2 points, 8 for assists and 7 rebounds per game, and taking home Rookie of the Year honors. But even more importantly, she drove unprecedented attendance figures and revenue increases across the league. You know, a lot of people say that on-court talent is everything, but in today's game, star power and fan appeal can be just as decisive, and Caitlin Clark has proven
A lot of people say that Caitlin Clark moves the needle. That is wrong. She is the needle. She dictates. We all know what she's done on the floor. It's history, right? But off the floor, my goodness.
Meanwhile, Angel Reese has struggled to generate the same viewership and attendance numbers, even while receiving more media attention and promotional efforts during her rookie season. The WNBA commissioner and some team owners even overtly pushed Reese in the media, yet the results didn't match the hype. Analysts studying these market dynamics point to one inescapable conclusion. Caitlin Clark possesses a unique ability to attract viewers and ticket buyers that simply hasn't materialized for Reese. And here's what's particularly revealing. It's not just about basketball skill. This is about the fundamental business dynamics of professional sports, who actually generates revenue, who fills arenas, and who moves the economic needle. In a league where financial success determines everything, from player salaries to team survival, these market responses carry enormous.
Angel Reese may be playing in the league, but who wants to see a goofy 6'6" woman miss layups? Not I.
Here's the reality. When ticket prices and demand are used as the measuring stick, one player is revolutionizing the economics of women's basketball, while the other is essentially watching from the sidelines. Caitlin Clark's impact goes beyond personal stats. She's driving team success, helping the Indiana Fever reach the playoffs for the first time in years. Angel Reese's Chicago Sky, on the other hand, struggled to improve their standing despite all the hype surrounding their rookie. What we're witnessing is nothing short of revolutionary in women's basketball. The stark contrast between these two ticket situations speaks volumes about who's truly driving the WNBA's meteoric rise. While league executives publicly celebrate growth across the board, privately they must recognize that Caitlin Clark is the primary catalyst behind this explosion of interest. Right now, she is the #1 topic in sports, and for good reason.
Topic in sports. The face of the WNBA, Caitlin Clark. Every time this woman steps on the court, she's doing something that we've never seen before. She is officially the face of the league. There's no doubt about it. The numbers don't lie, whether it's viewership, whether it's ticket attendance. She's doing sold-out days.
The 2025 season is shaping up to be a tale of two experiences. Arenas are packed to the rafters whenever Indiana comes to town, while other matchups struggle to fill seats even with slashed ticket prices. Teams hoping to draft a star and automatically see fever-level attendance are in for a harsh reality check. What's happening here transcends basketball rivalries. This is a market-driven referendum on star power. Players can claim popularity all they want on social media, but when fans vote with their wallets, the true verdict becomes undeniable. The WNBA is entering a new golden era, and make no mistake, Caitlin Elizabeth Clark is leading the charge. Do you agree? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss an update. Click the video on the screen, and we'll see you in the next one.